Hey there, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you guys will be getting a Pinterest board walkthrough. Hi, so for your sanity and mine, this video is going to be sped up like 2x speed, maybe more than that if I feel like I have to, because I tried to trim it down to where I'm talking for 10 minutes, but I have 36 boards. So I feel like me spending 1 minute on each board was kind of good. Not even that, less than a minute on each board. So, yeah. If it feels like I'm talking too fast, it's probably because I am. Yeah. Before we get into that, though, hit big 3 for me and that add-on. Follow me on all of my socials. That has as official. And when the profile picture is this face, you'll know that you're in the right place. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Starting off strong with accessories. I don't know. What should I say? So I've had this in here for the longest. This right here. Ooh. Y'all. Oh my God. $78 for that. Whoop-de-doo. Anywho, I had seen the Daisy one, the Daisy charm, and I've had it in here for the longest. And not too long ago, the Daisy one. And not too long ago, I seen this one. So I figured that, I'm going to make it my life mission to, I know that is not a Mr. Potato Head. Wow. And then look at Mickey. Look at all this stuff. Ooh, focus. Okay. I've had this one in my board for the longest, and I just seen that one not too long ago, the Goofy one, and then I just seen this one. Y'all just seen that. So, moving on. This board is dedicated to all the accessories that I want to get. We have rings, belly rings, earrings. Yes, you read that right. Boom. Hats, bracelets. I don't know why that's in here. It shouldn't really be in here, but what to do? Necklaces. What else? Glasses frames, nose rings, all that good stuff. Because I'm an accessory girly. I love to decorate myself in gold or silver. I do have a whole lot of silver on this board, but that doesn't mean that I love gold any less. So we just gonna move right on. The next board is titled America's #1 Man Hater, because that is me. Cannot stand the ground they walk on. They shouldn't even be a thing. Exactly. So yeah, like, look at this. And then, and then, Now, I don't relate to any of these, but I do find them relatable based off things that I see off TikTok, if that makes sense. Like, I've never been in a relationship a day in my life, and I want to keep it that way, to be quite frank. So I just find these funny because I know how dudes are these days. They think they're bigger than the program, and that's not the case. So, I just find these funny because I know how they are. So yeah. Moving on to this board right here, we have, as I should. This is just a board full of things that made me say, as I should, like, and then what else? Well, I probably wouldn't do this. Well, yeah, no, I would have got beat up. My mama could fight. Anywho, take this. Okay, moving on, because like I said, I don't want this video to be long. Next, we have bags. I accidentally added this charm into my bag, so we're going to ignore that. This board is full of bags that I want. A Chanel bag. Don't really care how much they cost. When I get enough money to get a Chanel bag and I am financially stable and my family is not needing for anything, I'm going to get a Chanel bag. At the time this board was made, I was obsessed with Telfar bags. I'm not really obsessed with them now, but they are in here. We have some Christian Dior in here. I probably won't scroll that far, but Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Coach, Balenciaga, all that. Just bags, like I said. Obviously, we have a whole lot of pink, Yeah. Moving along, we have Cancer teens. I'm obsessed with myself, zodiac sign included. So this board is just dedicated to my zodiac sign. Like, I mean, it's self-explanable, Y'all swear we crybabies too. That's another thing. Y'all swear that Cancers are crybabies. I just don't understand. I've never been a crybaby like a day in my life. I don't understand where y'all got that motive. Like, if I'm crying, I'm mad. Like, real mad. But anyway, next we have car essential / inspo. Say, do you have a car? Absolutely not. No, I don't. Do you have your license? No, but that's not the point, okay? Pay attention. A girl can dream, first and foremost. A girl can dream. So why wouldn't I have, a wish list and, a dream of getting a car? That's actually on my 2026 resolution. I do want to learn how to drive, and I do want to get a car. Probably won't be this year, but I at least want to get my license. So, yeah, I just got to find somebody to teach me. Everybody want to say, oh, have you been driving? No, because no one has taught me how to drive. Everybody swear they so busy. I'm at the house. Come and get me and teach me how to drive. Will I be scared? Absolutely. But girl, whoop you. I do want a Hellcat. Can you handle one, Zay? Absolutely not. More than likely, but that doesn't matter. I want one because I think they're pretty. Obviously, it's going to be pink and decked out in Hello Kitty. We know this. I do want a Mercedes-Benz in like an SUV. And I feel like because of the fact that I'm so tall, well, if you consider 5'7" tall, I feel like that I would rather have a SUV rather than a car that you have to sit down into. Because, I don't know. I just feel like a car that's on the floor, I feel like I have to get down so low. And, just have to use all my might to get up out the car. It's just ridiculous. So I think I would rather have a car that's high off the ground, like something like this, something I can climb into, like I said. Okay, we're gonna move along because like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. Next we have cute little people clothes. Not necessarily for, you know, a son or a daughter. Not a daughter, because these are for boys. Not necessarily for like a son, but you know, maybe like a godson or a nephew or a baby cousin or a boy. Like, it doesn't really matter. I had seen one cute baby girl outfit on my homepage on Pinterest, and I thought it was cute, so I saved it. And then it just grew. It went from girl clothes to boy clothes, so here we are. But yeah, this board is just full of little boy clothes because I think little people clothes are cute. I feel like shopping for little people is just as fun as shopping for yourself. So yeah, and then like I said, we have the same thing for little girls. And I feel like little girls are so much more like fun to dress up because you get to accessorize them a little better. Like, you can put bows and things in their hair. You can't really do that with a little boy because they're a boy. But yeah, like look at this little outfit. Isn't that so cute with the little ruffle socks? It's adorable. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Next we have fights. What do I say about this? Well, first and foremost, I am just as messy as Wendy Williams. Okay, I said it so no one else can. So I do like to see me a good tussle. All right. Have I ever been in one? No, but I do like to watch them. So it doesn't matter, girl or boy. I particularly like the boy ones more because they're just so much more aggressive. Like, baby, they be hitting them and they be on the floor like that. So yeah, there's one on here that I really like because like he knocked him out. Like, he fell out like he was a toy from Toy Story and somebody had just said, Andy's coming. Do you hear me? Oh, here you go, right here. Look at this, look at this. Dale una. Look at him. He don't know what day it is. How old he is. That actually reminds me of like little goats. You know, like when little goats, they be getting scared and they get all stiff and they fall. That's what that reminded me of. But anywho, next we have food. My back is bigger than the state of Texas, so of course I have a board on Pinterest dedicated to my love for food. It's full of like little snacks and tips and tricks when it comes to food. A lot of pasta because I love pasta. Like, and if you don't like pasta, what's your problem? Like, are you allergic to it? If you're allergic to it, you know you can't eat it. Okay, I understand. But if you are perfectly fine and you can eat pasta and you've never had it, what is your problem? Like, pasta is so good. Like, look at this shrimp Alfredo. I've never had it a day in my life, but I promise you, before the maker, that being God, before the maker pulls my number out the jar, I'm getting my hands on some shrimp Alfredo, and it's gonna be seasoned to the gods. It's gonna be so good. Okay, let's move on before I get hungry. Next is future room wish list. These are just things that I want in my room and bathroom because I do have some bathroom essentials in here. These are just things that I want for my room. Obviously, it's gonna be pink and Hello Kitty themed. But yeah, just like decorations. This shower head, I do want this specific one. Don't care what I gotta do, I'm gonna find it. Yeah, little wall decor and storage and everything else. Like, look how cute. Hangers, I don't care what you say. Hangers, they're just so pretty. Like, we have inspiration for my room. I do want a vanity in my room too, so hopefully my room is big enough for the bed size that I plan on getting and a vanity. And if it isn't, what to do, I can always make do. But yeah, and then like bathroom, isn't that so pretty and pink? Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Hair, this is a board for specifically myself. I have 3 boards dedicated to hair, and I'll get into who the other 2 boards are for in a second because they're literally right after this one. But this board is more so for me. Like I said, it has like little tutorials right here, and like hairstyles for when I get wigs because I do wear them sometimes. Hot tool tricks for like hot tool styling, hair growth tricks. Like I said, more hairstyles, tutorials, one affirmation, and yeah, just the whole 9 yards and like everything else. Like, look how pretty that is. That color, that's cute. But yeah. Next we have hairstyles for Bug. Bug is my god sister. She just turned 7 not too long ago, so this board is dedicated to little hairstyles for her. This board has been a thing since she was about 4, so a lot of these hairstyles have bows because around the time that this board was made, she was wearing bows, but since she's 7, I feel like she doesn't really wear them anymore, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, some of these hairstyles that have bows, I probably have to take them out because she doesn't really wear bows like that anymore. So, yeah. Whenever she's with us and she needs a hairstyle because we're out and about, we're planning to go out and about, you know, I just have her look on this board to see what she wants, and when she picks it out, I do it, and that's the end of that. So yeah, the next board we have is hairstyles for Zai. Zai is my baby cousin. She'll be 2 in a couple months. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know whether to cry or be happy, but okay. And this board is dedicated to hairstyles for her. Now, she obviously does not have this hair texture. Okay, she's African American, strictly African American, but you know, I just have like some of the stuff in here for like a front hairstyle, like so the front of her head has like a pattern in it, or like her whole head, you know, something like that. That's cute. But some of these in here that have like the hair out in the back, I'm obviously not gonna do that because her beautiful kinks and curls and coils, it wouldn't stand a chance. So a lot of these hairstyles, like this one, they're just in here because I like the front, and then I'll do something else to the back. But like the little natural hairstyles, even though she wears her natural hair. She doesn't do any weave. Little hairstyles like this, to where like there's no braiding, I obviously do. And then like the braided hairstyles like these, my mom does, because I don't know how to braid. But that's gonna change because I'm gonna learn how to braid. But yeah, this board is just dedicated to hairstyles that I want to try on my babe. Not this at all, because no. But yeah, this is actually her next hairstyle. This right here. So yeah. Moving right along, we have head settings. This board is dedicated to my content creating journey and like things that I would need and schedules and tips and tricks. I feel like I'm going to say tips and tricks a lot during this video, but what do you do? Affirmations and schedules, like I said. We have some questions for a video, actually for like 2 videos that I did. No, 3. Yeah, for videos that I did. I'm not going to count how many videos. And then video ideas, content inspo and things. I don't know why we have that bingo. But what do? Like I said, essentials that you need for content creating and all that jazz. Next, we have house wish list. I'm not going to live with my mother forever as much as I would like to, but I digress. So I'm obviously going to need, a little inspiration for when I do move out. It won't be anytime soon, but, I need to be prepared. I like to be prepared. So this is just, a lot of stuff that I feel like will be necessary for my house. I don't care about the fact that, it's pink. If you don't like the fact that if you come to my house, it's going to be pink, then don't come. Like, you don't have to come to my house at all. It never gave, I'm desperate for somebody to come to my house. And I'm talking about my house like I don't have a house yet, but still. Because I just feel like there's going to be one person, and, they see my house and be like, oh, don't you think, you should just make it, like, a color for, like, everybody to enjoy? And it's like, girl, this is my house. If I want to live in a pink paradise, that's what I'm going to do. It's my house. I pay the bills. Moving right along. We have Iconic Chaotics Essentials. This is a board that I collabed with my best friend because we have a YouTube channel titled The Iconic Chaotics. We haven't really posted it on it. We posted one video on there, and that was March of last year, I want to say, I believe. I think so. I think it was March of last year. Yeah. And March of last year, we were seniors in high school, so we were really busy, like, March, April, and May, obviously, because we were graduating. And then, like, after high school, she went to college, so she left home. I didn't go, so I stayed home. So we separated, and we really don't have time to, do stuff. But one day, we will reunite, and baby, it's going to be a whole thing. But yeah. Next, we have iPhone editing. These are, like, little, ideas for when you want to edit a photo that you take on your iPhone. Little cute little filters you can make and stuff like that. Next, we have lash maps. I'm a lash cluster girly, so I've been trying to like look at lash maps so I can do them. I am a cat eye fiend. I'm always doing a cat eye lash map, and I really want to get out of that. I want to do more than cat eye, so I've been trying to look up little maps so I can do something different. Like I want to try doll eye next. I'll probably do that for my birthday because I'm not gonna put on another set of lashes until then. So yeah. Next, we have Life of the Gorgeous. This board is dedicated to being pretty. Like, I get told pretty so much that it's kind of hard to believe that I'm not. So, yeah, this is just, something that's relatable to me because I'm pretty. Conceited even. I'm humble. Don't get me wrong. I'm humble. Okay, I don't just do stuff because I know I'm pretty and I can get away with it. No, but, I'm pretty and I'm humble. Okay, I just stay to myself and I stay, pretty, for lack of better words. But yeah, I don't know why this is here. That's a wallpaper. You shouldn't be here. But whatever. What the heck is that noise? It doesn't matter. Anywho, my video just went back. Not back. Silent. That's what I should have said. My video just went quiet. There you go. Okay. The next board we have is LMAO. This board is full of pins that made me laugh. Like, you see that? And then what's another thing? $1 billion is insane. And then this right here. But yeah, like I said, this board is just full of things that, I looked at and I laughed a little, Some of these made me bust out laughing. Some of these made me giggle a little bit. Like, it's just, like, look at it. Like, what? And then this. Okay, so let me quit. Actually, no, look at this one, y'all. Hold on. Because I know y'all seen it. Look at this. Where it go? Like, why are you dressed like that? I don't understand. And then this. Okay, for all the time. This board is titled Makeup. I just started doing a lip combo not even 2 months ago. So, I've had it before I did that lip combo, but, I do want to get into makeup, lip combos, and, beats. These makeup looks, these are, like, inspiration for my senior prom, but I didn't do any of these, so what do you do? And then we have, like, body glitter, more lip combos, and more lip combos. So, yeah. Next we have me. This board is full of things that I find relatable, like this one. I know they be doing their job, but they still make me a little nervous because what you're doing in my house. Yeah. And then, what else? This. And then this. Yeah. Like, this whole board screams, hey, it screams me. This included. No, good and well, I ain't got nothing back there. But whoop-de-doo. Okay, a girl can dream. Moving on. Next we have mood. This board is full of memes that, you know, I thought were funny and things that I could use if I was a meme girly. I don't really use memes for real, but, you know, if I were to use them, okay, if I were, I would look on this board and I would get them. So, yeah. That was in the other thing, but what do you do? I feel like it's a meme too, so I saved it in both. Like, I feel like I have to find a situation to where I can use this. I've been waiting to use this one. Go look at it. Look at her face. But yeah. Next we have moods. This is another board that is full of memes, but this one is a collaboration with my best friend. So yeah, we kind of got like a similar taste in memes because some of the stuff that's in here is also in mine. But what was that one I had found real funny? Which one was it? I think I skipped it up. This one. See that? Moving on. Next, we have my nails board. This board is full of nail inspo. I have not been to the nail salon in what feels like, well, I haven't been to the nail salon for myself in what feels like forever. So, when I do go back, I'm going to look at this board, and I'm probably going to get this. That is so cute to me. Either that or, which one was it? This one. Because it's cute. And then I have some natural nail inspo in here because, like I said, I haven't been to the nail salon for myself in forever. So I got some natural nail inspo in here. I'm probably going to do this soon because I'm getting some gel nail polish. So, yeah, really excited. This board is called On My Soul. This is similar to my other nail board, but like as my should board, this board is full of pins that made me say On My Soul. Case in point. And then what else? And then that one. Actually, no, there's another one I feel like makes me say On My Soul somewhere. Oh, this one. Yep. Moving on. Where were we? Okay, this is my Pinterest closet. This is a board full of things that, you know, I want to get for myself, full of outfit inspo, because I feel like finding outfits are overrated. I feel like it's just too much. So why find an outfit when you can go on Pinterest and it's already found and you just gotta buy stuff and put it together? I feel like that makes so much sense. So yeah, this board is just full of stuff that I want. Yes, you seen that right. What you gonna do with a ski? I don't know. I just want that one because it's pink. So yeah, moving on. Next we have school hacks. I'm currently not enrolled in any school, but this year, this year that's going to change because I'm starting college. Yippee. So this is just like full of stuff, hacks and stuff for school and like college classes. I don't know how college works. I didn't really want to find out, but might as well go, so I ain't gotta go later. Hello. But yeah, next we have skin. This board is really, really, really short. Just skincare, because skincare. If you don't want your skin looking like a crunch bar, you need to get into your skincare. Okay? I got into my skincare. My skin don't look like a crunch bar no more. Okay? It looked like a milk chocolate cookies and cream type situation, you know? Yeah. Like a boba tea. Like a boba milk tea. Because my skin is brown and like the boba pearls are like the dark spots. But I'm getting the dark spots together though. I'm getting them together. Moving along. Next we have tattoo inspo. I obviously want a Hello Kitty tattoo. We're going to see a lot of Hello Kitty tattoos. But I want the tattoo artist to know what they're doing when it comes to the bow. Because this, no shade to whoever this is, okay? The tattoo idea is cute. But I dislike the fact that her bows are all 3 different ways. Like they all look different. I feel like the bow on the top is the most accurate. And like they just get worse down the line. Like they're still cute, but they're not Hello Kitty's bows. And then on top of that, I want a Hello Kitty tattoo, okay? I don't want a Mimi tattoo because that's who this is. This is Mimi. Hello Kitty's bow is on her right ear, not her left. This is Mimi. So what the heck is going on? Like what is that's Mimi. I want a Hello Kitty. I'm not saying the person who does my Hello Kitty tattoo, I'm not saying my tattoo artist has to be so obsessed to the point where like they know it right off rip. But like, please don't get me a stencil of a Hello Kitty tattoo and it's Mimi instead of Hello Kitty, you know? Like, don't do me dirt like that. Next we have things I would say to someone. This is full of things that I would say to someone, case in point. And then what else? And then yeah. Next we have We Love HK. This board is dedicated to my love for Hello Kitty. You name it and it's Hello Kitty and it's in here. I'm talking electronics, luggage, towels, clothes, blankets, water bottles, pillowcases, Instagram highlight covers, memes, wallpapers. If it's Hello Kitty and it's pink, or Hello Kitty in general, it's in here. Yeah. Next we have We Love Pink. This board is dedicated to my love for my favorite color. We have pink memes, pink wallpaper, pink everything. You see this? I mean, it gets crazy. So much that's not even loading. Pink nails, pink shoes, 2T. And I ain't talking toddler sizes, okay? Okay. Next is We Love The Princess and the Frog. This is my favorite childhood movie, my favorite Disney movie. So, of course, I have a board dedicated to it. This is actually what I was giving for prom. Not even gonna lie. I was a pink Princess and the Frog. That's what I was. But yeah, this board is full of Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen and everybody else because I love the Princess and the Frog. So yeah. And then the very last board that we have is Day Vibes. This is another board that my best friend and I share together. She made this board because of me, to simple it down. It's basically things that, me and her find that we feel is, my vibe. Like things that we both see me having. And you see there's a whole lot of pink in here, a whole lot of bags, a whole lot of jewelry. Because I feel like that's just the vibe I give off. And she does too, which is why she made the board. So yeah. Thank you to my best friend for making this. Like, love you boots, love you boots, love you boots. At the time, I wanted to be a cosmetologist. I wanted to do hair. So she put this in here. But girl, I don't want to do hair anymore, truth be told, because, I do it enough already. I don't have time. So yeah. And then look at this. It's too cute. Look at that. I want to get some beats or something. Not beats. I want to get some headphones or something and do this because that's too cute. But yeah, this has been my Pinterest board haul. This is the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, you should hit the big 3 for me at the beginning of the video. And if you didn't, that means 2 things. Number 1, you don't listen. I don't understand. I thought we left that in 2025. Like, what's going on? Okay. And number 2, you need to do it now. Right now, today, before the black screen plays. Follow me on all of my socials at HeyIsAOfficial. When the profile picture is this face, you'll know it's in the right place. And with all that being said, I love y'all and I will see y'all later. Bye.